The actual letters, I mean, you can't do it from where we were, but you have to rappel down. It's very steep.
You're not supposed.
You're not supposed to do that. They have cameras everywhere.
Yeah, and you had permission to do it, so therefore you were okay. But don't be getting any ideas about getting up there and sneaking in. We do have the heat. Bob mentioned it. Yeah, it's going to be a hot one today. So whatever you have planned, just prepare for the heat. We do have heat advisories as a result. We have a little bit of an onshore flow, but it's a much weaker one. So you'd have to be on the coast to really feel the effects of that sea breeze. Otherwise, elsewhere, it's going to be more of that stagnant air, maybe even a slight offshore flow, and that will really bring our temperatures up to well above average this afternoon. 71 in Woodland Hills currently, 70 in downtown LA, so it's starting to warm up. 72 in San Bernardino to nearly 90 already in Palm Springs, and that is where we've got the excessive heat warning for really a major risk for some heat-related illnesses if you are not careful. 112 is expected there this afternoon, so that extreme heat warning is in effect. High desert 101, 85 up into the mountains, even up in Big Bear. Don't take it for granted. Please make sure you hydrate if you're going for those hikes up into the high country. 85 as well for our downtown LA, Inland Orange County areas. Upper 90s for the valleys and the Inland Empire, and that heat advisory is in effect. 75 along our coastline. It is going to get even hotter as we get to the next couple of days. I'll show you that in my extended outlook in just a few moments. In the meantime, I will send it to you guys.
All right, we will take it. Let's get to some breaking news this morning. Federal authorities now targeting a violent international gang. It's operating right here in Southern California.
We have Gigi Graciette live in El Monte. She's been embedded with federal law enforcement all morning long. Gigi, what can you tell us?
It's called Operation Hardball, and it is an operation that has been years in the making, dating back to 2022 and 2023. This is the target is an Indian gang being run out of India. The two masterminds behind bars there, but they're extremely active not only here in California, but throughout the country and in Canada. They're accused of everything from assassination to drug dealing. And take a look, because we were with the FBI this morning when they took one of at least 23 suspects taken into custody here in Southern California. And you are looking at the arrest of 26-year-old Justin Guzman. He lives in El Monte.
We have an issue with Gigi's audio there. Big story this morning with the takedown of some members of this international gang. We'll get to Gigi in just a moment once we get those audio issues fixed. But let's get to the World Cup.
All right, let's talk about the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Will go on without Team USA. Their storybook run coming to an end with a really tough loss to Belgium last night.
So Mario is out there. He's in Inglewood with more on fan reaction this morning. You still got your USA gear on.
We are still supporting Team USA. I mean, they've done something that they haven't been able to do, winning a knockout round for the first time since 2002. So they have a lot to be proud of, fans as well. Now, we're at Tom's Watch Bar, and I want to show you just outside, there's a family there, Egypt fans. They are here to watch the game. We're going to walk right out and talk to them in a second, but I want to show you the setup here inside for this watch party. So for weeks now, this place has been filled with so much U.S. support, so many fans here, and they're back at it again. While the U.S. is no longer in the tournament, the big screens are ready once again today. Argentina and Egypt, then Switzerland and Colombia. So let's head back to Seattle, where the U.S. saw its World Cup run come to an end against Belgium. After falling behind early, Malik Tillman gets in a free kick in the 31st minute to tie the match at 1 apiece, and that sent the crowd into a frenzy, but the celebration did not last long at all. Just 61 seconds later, Belgium scored its second goal of the night, and Belgium finished the second half strong, rolling to a 4-1 victory to end our World Cup journey. Listen to what Team USA fans had to say after that devastating loss.
I thought after we equalized, we were going to be okay, and then 2 minutes later, over.
I think this was an amazing thing, especially to have it in Seattle. I grew up watching FIFA, but to see even people outside and bringing different people together really amazed me. But go USA, they give all they can, and I'm really proud of them to make it this far.
Happens every 4 years. I think we have a better team than we've had in a long time.
We're live right now.
So a dominant second half sends the Red Devils into a quarterfinal matchup with Spain right here at LA Stadium Friday, just down the street. A tough end to a memorable tournament for Team USA. And now defending champion Argentina takes on Egypt in Atlanta in less than an hour. And look at this, we've got an entire family representing Egypt here. They came from San Francisco. Tell me about the excitement you guys have here being in town.
We just came from San Francisco, very excited to go do the experience for Cosmo, that we're going to go ahead and watch the game over there and hopefully Egypt win.
Yeah, yes, and that's great. The Cosm is a full wraparound immersive experience, so I know you guys are going to have a great time. I heard you cheering. Is this your first time in LA or first World Cup game that you'll be watching, even though it's not in person?
First World Cup game over here. And we're very excited. Egypt is going to play today, and they're going to win.
Excellent. Okay, so let me ask one of the kids here, what's the most exciting part that you guys have been following? Any players or anything about the team? Anyone jump in here?
Like Mohamed Salah, he's a great player, and Messi, yeah.
Yeah, Messi, an opposing player, but I see you still are rooting for both sides here, so let's wave those flags. One more thing, anything we should know about Egyptian culture? We're learning so much about different groups of people. Maybe favorite food or like a staple or something about the culture?
Food is kosher, here you go. Food. Yeah. So food is beans and kosher. Yeah, this is the favorite foods over there.
Okay.
The street food, yeah.
Okay, we're going to have to learn more about the Egyptian food, but that is the latest here in Inglewood. We'll send it back to you.
Funny, they leave it to the kids to answer the questions. They're like, yeah, Dad, it's...
Give me the mic.
Oh, I know.
That was cute.
Very cute. Thank you, Mario.
And the littlest fan.
See,
around the
that's why you've got these young fans, right? These new generations. They already know these star players.
See, he's already seeing the bright side. Oh, he's already seeing it.
How many hours? Mr. Negative over here.
There was a negative. I just hope.
No, it's okay. Listen, it's okay to be disappointed. It was a very disappointing loss.
It really was.
Last night.
It was hard to watch, right?
Especially building up to this moment and wondering if they would push further than they've ever been before in this tournament.
Yeah, listen, you know, Team USA, they were always the underdog in this tournament, in this World Cup. It was always going to be a long shot for this team, but Team USA was built on hope and belief. Their mantra, why not us? And their performance leading up to this final match certainly made people believe that maybe, perhaps, they were witnessing a miracle. But sadly, it wasn't the case. A simply different team showed up last night on the pitch for Team USA. Not the team the world fell in love with, not the team where hope and belief that it could be us seemed real. So from the first whistle, the U.S. men's national team could not find their footing, playing hesitant and scared, not connecting, and playing cohesively, which was the key to their success in the games leading up to this knockout round. A strong Belgium team with a deep bench came out with fire and purpose, something lacking from Team USA, and Belgium was able to capitalize on every misstep and mistake made by the Stars and Stripes. Now, in a game where the team needed to play their best, Team USA played their worst, and key team leaders didn't step up to meet the moment. The U.S. has not advanced past the knockout round of 16 since 2002, and Coach Mauricio Pochettino is reflecting on this final match and this entire run before thinking about the next World Cup.
Like I told before, it's a very good team, but I think we were not in our level. I think we never connect with the game. I think we really start in a poor way. I think we never were with the flow of the game.
Now, this terrible exit aside, there is no question the impact of this team and how it has made such a great impact on America. They inspired the country, a new generation, and how this team has made people fall in love with the beautiful game. The tapestry of stories that make you cheer for the players and their families, the sacrifice, and ultimately the dream. So you may have never watched soccer before June 11th, but this team has helped to change that. And Bob, it's helped you, right? You've turned around now?
Slowly but
You're a
surely.
I guess what I was saying is that I know that they've made an impact, for sure. And you see that with all the young people that are really inspired or excited about soccer now. But if they had performed better at this game specifically, even, and they didn't have to win, they just had to show some heart, like Cape Verde did, like Mexico did, and then there would have been this just giant
At least you're going out
support.
swinging.
Right.
You know?
And the impact would have been much larger.
Sure, of course. course.
Here, you know, from
Agreed.
here on
Agreed.
out. And
Two things can be
young
true at the
people
same
here.
time.
But this is a big
Right.
lesson, right? This is where we're at this snapshot in time.
Yeah.
So now what do we do, right?
Now what
That's
do we
the
do?
big question.
What do we do with this opportunity? Because at the end of the day, it is an opportunity.
That's
and
right.
like I will tell you, watching the little ones with their soccer balls and watch as they were watching the screens, playing themselves, and there's got to be, we haven't seen it yet, but there will be a ripple effect from
Sure.
what we witnessed this year.
And listen, little ones can learn from things like this, missed opportunities, a team not showing up, playing their best, and really kind of not meeting the moment, right? I talk to my kids and say, look, you know, Team USA didn't come out strong. What can we learn from that? So these are teachable moments too for the next generation, because not every time is it going to be a win. Not every time is it going to be them going out in glory. Right? You're going to learn those lessons real quick in this journey.
And these players, they're going to be fine. I mean, you know, Christian Pulisic, there's already talk of him possibly coming back to the U.S. and playing for New York FC as well, right? Because he's at in Milan right now.
AC Milan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are different opportunities. You're going to see these players performing on the pitch in different leagues across the globe. But I love the fact that so many more people have come under the tent, right? And under the tent of the sport and really love the beautiful game.
So until next time, but then, you know, we have the women's team in 2027.
That's right.
That's right, Brazil, Women's World Cup.
It'll be interesting to also see the impact that it might have on U.S. soccer here, and whether these teams, we see a bigger attendance now with Angel City, with LAFC, with the Galaxy, if they get a larger attendance.
With me. Why not?
Yeah.
I've been to a match.
Okay.
Catch
LAFC.
the fever, Bob.
Okay.
I went with my friend Jacob Armani.
He actually did. Big shout out to Jacob Armani.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back out to Gigi Graciette. She is live in El Monte now, where she's actually been embedded with federal law enforcement all morning long. Gigi.
That's right. We had a couple of little audio issues all fixed now. And yes, we are live in El Monte, where the FBI just took into custody a suspect right here at the El Monte metro station. And the FBI and Department of Justice telling me they believe he's actually a metro employee. This all part of an international crackdown on India-based organized crime gangs. Results, almost 24 taken into custody, and we were here live when they took 26-year-old Justin Guzman of El Monte into FBI custody. Now, the indictment, which is extremely lengthy, alleges that in November of 2023, Guzman knowingly and intentionally possessed with intent to sell almost 9 kilos of cocaine. And the FBI and Department of Justice allege he was working with this criminal operation based in India. Now, today, law enforcement in the United States, Canada, and Europe arrested almost 24 defendants, 7 or 8 of them in the Los Angeles area. All of them, the Department of Justice says, are connected to 3 India-based transnational organized crime groups that are charged with a litany of criminal acts, including the assassination in Canada in 2023 of a prominent Indian political and religious figure. Now, today's law enforcement action was titled Operation Hardball, and it is the result of a years-long federal investigation into Indian crime syndicates that engage in, among other things, extortion, targeted killings, shootings, trafficking of narcotics across international borders, and other crimes. And they target the Indian community, especially the Indian community here throughout California and in Canada. In total, 37 defendants, including 2 defendants who ran the crime syndicate from behind bars in India, are charged across 3 indictments that were unsealed today. Now, those that were arrested are expected to make their initial appearance in federal court today. And again, we were with the FBI and federal agents all morning long as they followed Guzman, and they actually apparently didn't know he had just started a job here at Metro. So that is why they ended up following him here to Metro. The Department of Justice again telling me that he was working at a Jack in the Box. So when he headed here today, it was out of his normal pattern. So we were on this holding pattern following federal agents from one location to another as they tracked this guy. They tracked him right here. He is now behind bars 37 defendants charged, and the entire operation, or big part of it, is being run by two guys that are in prison in India. We're going to have much more on this story right here on Good Day LA and Fox 11. For now, I'm Gigi Graciette live in El Monte.
You have to think, Gigi, that one of the challenges of investigating an international organization like this is that, first of all, they're in these communities, so law enforcement has to figure out a way to work with, let's say, the Sikh community, any other international communities, and get in there and be able to talk to these people and figure out what is really going on. Not to mention that if they're operating in different countries and things like that. So it's got to be, it'll be interesting to see how they were actually able to get in there.
Very, very challenging. I'll give you one example. Many of these defendants are accused of blackmailing and extorting people, members of the Indian community here in California, by targeting their families back in India. So they would find people with good jobs or businesses here of Indian descent or nationality, and they would basically call them and say, hey, you're going to need to drop off X amount of dollars, or you're going to need to do this drug deal for us, or you're going to need to do this. If not, your family's going to get it back in India. And if they didn't cooperate, their family was hurt, threatened, beat up, even worse, because they're accused of assassinations and many killings back in India. So these people were between a rock and a hard place. Do I contribute? Do I help the criminals? Or do I risk my family being killed back home in India, or even being killed here in California or in Canada? So a very long, elaborate investigation. Guzman, who was arrested here in El Monte today, his indictment dates back to 2023. That's when he's charged with having those 9 kilos of cocaine. He's an associate of this gang. You saw he's not of Indian descent, at least we don't believe he is, but he is one of many associates of this criminal operation.
The extortion, wow. And we should point out, like, you know, these Sikh communities here, wonderful communities. We've done many, many stories with them. Very loving families, great parts of the community, especially there in the Inland Empire, parts of Orange County and the Valley as well. That, you know, so it's sad when you have these outside organizations that, you know, extort and try to threaten these communities. Yeah.
All right, Gigi. Thank you.
Thank you, Gigi.
Let's go over to Stu now for a check on traffic.
Hey, good morning, everybody. SkyFOX traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. We're taking a look at that stop and go, so you're in the know. Where did that come from? Anyway, taking a look at the 101. Super slow today. You can see it right there. We're in the Tarzana area. Those headlights are coming out of the West Valley, heading over to the 405. It is definitely going to take you a little extra time getting out of the valley this morning. And if you're taking that 405 south, ooh, it's even going to be tougher. Now, if you're headed northbound on that 101, maybe Calabasas is your destination. Also, very slow and go. High volume on that 101 through the valley. Give yourself some extra time. Let's go take a look at some traffic hotspots.
Hi, I'm Adrian with My Home Sold, and we want to buy your house. We buy any house in any condition. No commissions, no closing costs, and no repairs. Go to myhomesold.com for a free same-day cash offer. That's myhomesold.com.
New this morning, Pedigree is recalling a certain high-protein dog food because it may have metal and plastic in it. High-protein chopped chicken and duck flavor cans of food may be impacted. No injuries have been reported. Customers were being asked to throw out the food, ask for a replacement from Pedigree.
Now to developing news unfolding in Cuba, where millions of people are dealing with darkness and heat as yet another major blackout has swept the country.
Brooke is following this very closely. She has the details.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've been watching different sound bites from people who live in Cuba, and one of the messages over and over is this is just something we have to get used to. And can you imagine feeling like that? This is the third nationwide blackout in 6 months, as the country's fuel reserves dwindle and also its electric grid continues to crumble. A blackout in mid-May affected the island's eastern provinces, while a blackout in mid-March affected the entire island. Fuel has been running out across Cuba since January, when U.S. President Donald Trump threatened tariffs on any country that sells or provides oil to the island. Public transportation has been largely stopped, and officials have canceled tens of thousands of surgeries. Now, Cuba produces only 40% of the fuel it needs, while the 730,000 barrels of oil delivered by a Russian tanker in late March ran out by the end of April.
Well, anyway, oil hasn't come in here for a while, and we don't have any other way to solve the problem. We have to resist. As we Cubans say, that's all.
The government also has been rationing power with intentional outages that can stretch to more than 24 consecutive hours. Power restoration started slowly Monday, and by late afternoon, the grid operator said it was providing electricity to some vital services like hospitals and food production centers. But at that time, it was only able to serve about 1% of the demand in the capital, Havana. Officials have not said yet what caused the grid to collapse. While this is the third nationwide blackout this year, it's actually the 8th since October of 2025. And of course, we've been talking a lot about heat. So kind of picture the Caribbean heat and then having to sleep outside to bear with it. And that's what many people say they're having to do, having to learn to deal with the mosquitoes. Because as the grid continues to collapse, they've learned that this is just their new norm.
I've been to Cuba. I've been to Havana before a few years ago. And when everything's going right, it's still challenging for people who live there.
Absolutely.
The infrastructure is just crumbling. It's
Absolutely.
tough.
Yeah, and listen, the president says Cuba is a national security threat, and he believes these sanctions are the only way to institute regime change, which, to his credit, has been the long-term goal of almost every United States president I've been alive to see.
Yeah.
So
it's just sad for the people.
It is incredibly sad for the people right now, yes.
All right, thank you. Be right back.
What's up, you little trash panda?
Aw.
Oh, so cute.
Not a creepy raccoon.
Yeah, a woman in
It's a cute
Sunnyvale
raccoon.
caught that little guy pulling his best Pennywise impression as it peered from out of a gutter. The homeowner says a family of raccoons lives nearby and she occasionally sees them peeping up through the drain before they raid the garbage.
Hey, Georgie.
Yeah. Is the coast clear? Is the coast clear? I don't think so. I see some
We all float
lady
down
over here.
Hey,
Hey, lady.
What movie are you quoting and what movie am I? I'm quoting it. What movie are you quoting?
My own movie.
You're so funny. If you've ever been to a huge outdoor concert, you know the struggle of trying to hear the lead singer over the blasting drums and guitars. Well, LA's most iconic venue is going to fix that with artificial intelligence. The Hollywood Bowl is launching its biggest audio upgrade in a generation. They're now using a machine learning system that isolates a singer's voice from all the instruments on stage and does it in real time. Ooh, this is the future, right? Plus, a new compact speaker design means even the nosebleeds will get crystal clear, distortion-free sound. I would argue there's no bad seat in the house at the Hollywood Bowl.
I love the Hollywood Bowl.
More than 130 shows scheduled for the summertime are expected to benefit from the upgrade. Officials say the goal is simple, to make every seat sound more like the best seat in the house.
Everything's going to start getting tooled by AI, right? I have a friend whose wife works as a audio engineer and does concerts and stuff like that. And when the singer is up there, if they're a little off key, she can tweak it a little bit. Yep. To make it sound like...
Either of us could get up there then in that case.
That's right. Who needs Bocelli?
Give me the mic.
Your next hot dog bun could taste a lot like a can of Pringles. The company is coming out with what they call the Pop Dog Bun. It's a potato-based bun infused with 3 Pringles flavors. They'll come in barbecue, honey mustard, and sour cream and onion flavor.
Oh, I'm in.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
It's in celebration of National Hot Dog Day coming up on July 15th. The buns will be available to purchase starting tomorrow.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Actually.
I wonder if it's, since it's a potato-based bun, I wonder if it's gluten-free.
I don't know the answer to that question.
Gluten
Maybe.
comes
Is that
from
something that you would be interested in that case?
bread.
I understand
has
that.
gluten in it.
I understand that.
Okay. So potato, I guess I just
It doesn't
recently,
matter because you're on a diet, Bob. And so
I
you're not going to
recently-
have it anyway,
I recently
are you?
had a lobster roll, and it was on a potato bun, gluten-free. The only thing is, like, it doesn't have the same squish to it.
Just go to
It,
break.
like,
Thank you. Good morning.
Does anyone have a generator?
I do.
You have a, oh, that's right. You do have a generator.
Yeah, I do.
Has it ever kicked in?
No, it's not yet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, up in the mountains, yes,
And
but
what's
here,
it, is
no.
it, what's in it? Diesel or what is it? Like a?
It's hooked up to the gas.
Wow.
Mm.
Do you have a survival kit that has like water and flashlight?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You have an earthquake kit. You have,
Yep.
oh yeah.
Yep, I have solar panels.
Do you have a doomsday bunker?
No, but I have a California basement.
Wow.
I'd like to go in there.
What's a California basement?
It's really small. It's where the water heater's at.
Okay.
But you could
like a
get in
safe
there.
room?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
there's
okay.
a
Panic room?
I could lock you in there. Yeah.
Whoa.
Could you please? Actually,
I could. Remember when you guys all came over?
Yeah.
I said, Bob, would you like to see the California basement? He said, no, thank you.
because he knew he wouldn't be coming out. That's why.
So that was created specifically for the water heater and all that equipment.
It's been there since 1929.
Oh, nice.
That's why they call it a California basement. There are some homes with
have
actual
California
basements.
basements.
Yeah.
Basements are very common in the Midwest, of course, because
And the
a
East
lot of
Coast,
it.
yeah.
I love the smell of a basement.
You do?
Love it.
The musty?
Love
moldy-
it.
the
Love
moldy,
it.
musty
The
smell.
water, the East Coast. Actually,
The
sometimes I
septic
go
system?
to my family's house and I go, "Can I just smell your basement?"
Oh
Because
my God.
I love that. I do love that smell of an East Coast Midwest
Okay.
basement.
I don't share that with you. I do like the smell of gasoline. You
I do
guys
too.
are the
smell of
same.
gasoline
I like
too,
gasoline.
yeah.
Gasoline's okay.
And leather.
Yeah.
Like I still love the smell. Like when I would walk into a Payless shoe store.
Yes.
I love that smell.
love
It
that
actually
smell,
makes my
too.
mouth water thinking about it.
Makes your mouth water. Okay.
We digress. We digress. You know, people are streaming us right now, so go ahead and comment below, because I think on YouTube you can comment down below. And
Yeah. What makes your mouth water?
What do you like to
What
smell?
do you like to smell? California
Bob,
basement.
you didn't say one random thing you like to smell.
Let's
Let me
guess.
think.
Let's guess. He likes to smell some cognac.
That's true.
You know, Oroxia likes the
these
smell
are
of
these
skunk.
are all perfume scents.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
cognac and leather.
This is true.
Oud.
Oud. O-U-D? Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever smell your dog's
OUD.
paws?
I don't know.
No, I mean, why do you smell your dog's
They
paws?
smell. They
They
corn
smell
chip.
yeasty.
No, they
I don't know
smell
about
like
that.
feet.
They smell.
No,
That's yeast.
They do?
I'll kiss her feet.
I have never smelled
What?
Sunny B's paws.
After I wipe
You're
them.
kissing your dog's feet.
I've kissed her little toe beans. Yeah. After I've wiped them, I wipe her when she walks. I wipe.
Oh, okay, good girl.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd be worried about you. Okay, good morning. I have to do a little bit of work, right? I should. I need to tell you about the heat that's coming. The July fry that's here. Temperatures are going to stay above average. In fact, they're going to be even hotter than today as we get into tomorrow and Thursday as high pressure continues to strengthen. Now, it will weaken eventually as we get to the weekend. It'll push back to the east, and this is when we do expect the humidity level values to go up. So it's going to be hazy, hot, and humid, and there is even a slight chance for some showers, those convective clouds and showers that will develop in the afternoon and evening as we get into Sunday, Monday of next week. Until then, yeah, all these areas shaded in the orange and even in the pink out in the Coachella Valley, we're expecting very hot temperatures. It can be dangerous, so we do want to warn you about that. Temperatures get up to 116 degrees. So you want to make sure you hydrate, drink lots of water, take care of the pets, and check in on the elderly, and of course make sure our kids are also drinking a lot of water. 77 today in Inglewood, 100 in Bakersfield to 113 in Indio, 112 in Palm Springs, 95 in Ontario today. Are you in the Valley, Woodland Hills, 98, and then a little bit better along the coast. Santa Monica 76 along with Huntington Beach. I'll show you the 7-day forecast in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. Let's get back to that World Cup coverage. Another huge game scheduled for today. Argentina versus Egypt.
Argentina? All right.
That's right.
Okay there, Bob DeCastro. Chelsea Torres is live in Atlanta for that matchup with Argentina. Good morning, Chelsea.
Good morning. You know, the Egyptians, they had a huge rally and march on the way to the stadium this morning. And the Argentinians, I have to tell you, you guys would have loved the smell of the cookout that they had yesterday. All of the barbecue that they had going on. Mind you, they got the party started about 20 hours ahead of game time.
Loud music and the smell of charred meat linger in one of Atlanta's biggest parks.
Argentinian fans meet and they do this type of stuff.
People are willing to spend so much money, travel so far, all to support their national team. This is amazing.
Hundreds of fans covered in light blue, waving flags and signs with the faces of Argentina's most beloved players.
We work and sell everything we have to stay here.
Argentina first,
and then the other things.
Every part of Argentina represented by a flag, laying side by side with each other, symbolic to the country's love of the game.
Many of them are either flags from people that come from different towns, and then flags from different teams of Argentina.
Argentina will face Egypt in the round of 16 after a near loss to World Cup debutants Cape Verde. But Argentinians are focused on the big picture.
And hopefully it's gonna be champion again.
The storyline is similar for Egypt, ultimately rallying over Australia after penalty kicks. And these Egyptians traveled far just to see their home team play.
Could be a tough match, maybe.
Yeah, and I think Egypt is gonna win.
Must!
All right, so game time is just about to start here in, I would say, about 20 minutes or so. And the winner will play Switzerland versus Colombia. That game is set to start at 4 p.m. Eastern in Vancouver. Guys, this is the last game, last day of games before the quarterfinals really get underway. Back to you.
Yeah, so this has got to be super exciting for you, right? Because you've been traveling like from city to city and enjoying a lot of these games. Were you a big football, soccer fan prior to this, or has this made you a bigger fan, so to speak? You know, despite, you know, we've been lamenting all morning long about the U.S.'s loss yesterday.
Yeah, you know, I grew up watching soccer. I grew up playing, not very good. I do have to tell you, my sister was texting me, and she even said, Chelsea, how does it feel to be living my dreams right now? And then sent a picture of SpongeBob crying. I know. I feel so bad for her. I wish I could fit her in my pocket.
Of course.
I know.
But, I mean, you know, I got to see the U.S. women's play in friendlies growing up, and then being able to even see the games here, have the World Cup in our backyard. It's pretty amazing just to be here. And I think what I love most is seeing people that had never really watched soccer or football, and now they're becoming fans. That's what I love the most, and to see what will happen after.
County is one of them. I mean, it's true. And then cultures coming together, learning from each other.
It's such a great moment. Yeah, you have to, it's like one of those things where you remind yourself, Chelsea, it's like, you know, they're paying us to do this. Like, they're paying me to go hang out with these fans and enjoy this moment and experience this. Yeah, so, all right. We'll enjoy that great game today. We're looking forward to that as well.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. So meantime, yes, FIFA World Cup round of 16 continues this morning when Argentina takes on Egypt.
Oh, look, Coco's got her blue on.
Coco, yeah. What you got for us, Coco?
Hey there, we are here at the Gaucho Grill in Downey. This is the place to be if you are rooting for Argentina. Going against Egypt, of course. You can see people are in a lively mood. We're getting closer and closer to kickoff. I've got some friends that I made here too. This is Ruben. Ruben, you told me you're excited, right?
Yes, I am very excited because today Argentina wins. You want to...
Thank you. Oh my goodness. You don't have to tell me twice. I absolutely will.
Argentinian bread.
Oh, thank you. And you were telling me you got to tell the world, who's your favorite player?
Yes, Argentina and Messi. Messi is the best.
Yes. Oh, thank you for this. I'm going to enjoy this. Thank you, Ruben. Messi is the best. You heard it. We've got more people we want to talk to and introduce you to as well, along with this table. So tell us about what you're looking forward to with the game.
I'm looking forward to Messi winning the game and finally getting that second cup for Argentina. He's the greatest player in the world, and I can't wait for him to win another World Cup.
And what do you think Argentina has to do to pull it off?
We have to defend well, and our attack is good. We just have to take advantage of our scoring opportunities.
Love it. Yes, great answers. Thank you for talking to us. You can see lots of Messi fans here. I want to get to this table with these beautiful ladies and tell us about what you're looking forward to with the game.
I am looking for Argentina to make it 7-0. Alvarez and Messi.
Yes, what about you?
No, sorry. For Messi to go all the way?
Yes, I love that. Messi all the way. This table is saying the same thing. Everyone rooting for Messi. Okay, you all were telling me that you're excited for the game too, right?
Yeah. We are waiting right now for my uncle, but yeah, we're so excited. We're ready to watch the game. Yeah.
Your favorite player?
Messi, obviously.
All the way. Thank you so much. I mean, all eyes are on Messi, right? Everyone rooting for Messi, everyone here rooting for Argentina as well. But the thing is, of course, Egypt is a really good team. They're also a powerhouse, so it's going to be a really good game. This place here, the Gaucho Grill in Downey, fills up with hundreds of people every single time that Argentina plays. So you better believe it's going to be packed here. It's already starting to fill up with lots of wonderful fans. It's definitely going to be a great time. Lots of people excited for the game.
Woo!
I'll send it back to you while I enjoy
they got
this
the
delicious
music
Argentinian bread.
going.
I like Gaucho
Big
Grill.
screen.
Gaucho Grill. They
You
got
like the Gaucho Grill?
Yeah, they have the
I've
good
never
meats.
been.
I think they
I
have,
love Downey,
don't they have
though.
empanadas there?
Love Downey.
Big shout out.
Love Downey. The people, the food.
A lot of people watch us in Downey.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Did you know? Did you know?
We got a big audience in Downey.
Sure do.
Norwalk, Downey,
Mm-hmm.
Pico Rivera.
Yeah.
Pico Rivera.
I like the mall in Downey, the Stonewood Mall. I like Tropicana Bakery in Downey. I like everyone's that I've met is super friendly in Downey. The Portos in Downey. Remember, I was there for the Dodgers World Series.
That's right.
So many great viewers in that area. So good morning, Downey, and good morning, LA, Orange County, i.e. Who else you want to shout out? Ventura County. And if you're streaming us from a different state, leave us a comment.
A special shout out to the streamers.
The streamers.
For hanging with us.
Teamwork makes the stream work.
That's right.
Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. Okay, pop quiz. What's the happiest place on earth?
Disneyland.
And another pop quiz. What's the area code for Anaheim?
714.
You 714. I got the 411 because Anaheim's about to have a good time. It's about to become even happier for residents there. I'm talking discount tickets, baby. If you live in that area, Disneyland is offering, you can't spell 714 without 71, $71 tickets. These are one-day tickets to Anaheim residents in honor of the 71st anniversary.
Well, we not just talking about the 70th anniversary not too long ago, I swear.
Right. And now it's the 71st.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the thing. They're going to give you a good amount of time here to save. You can have from July 20th to October 8th. You know why I like that? Because that covers Halloween season.
Oh, sure does.
Yes, it
Or
does.
at least part of it.
Yes, it does. Halloween time at Disneyland. However, it does require some advanced park reservations. So if you live in Anaheim, this is your chance to go for a discount. This highlights the importance of local visitors for Disneyland because remember, it's not just people from different states or international. A lot of SoCal residents love having a Disney day.
Absolutely. Bob, do you remember when you went to Disneyland?
On the 70th anniversary.
On the 70th anniversary, on that actual day?
And didn't you get like a commemorative pin?
No.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
Waiting in line?
Nothing, because the commemorative pins they were giving out, and people were waiting in long lines for the pins. But that was actually the hack, because people were going there for the pins, and you go
to the rides.
That's right.
To the attractions. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You guys, we know weddings, right? We know etiquette for weddings.
Sure, absolutely we do.
Join me on this journey. Something new, something borrowed, something old, something blue. And for wedding guests, what is the one color you shouldn't wear?
You should not ever wear white. No.
No.
Don't
Okay.
wear white.
Something other than white. Take a look at this guest from Taylor and Travis's wedding. This is Eras Tour backup dancer Tori
I saw this,
Evans.
yeah.
Now, she caught some flack. She caught some comments online for wearing her pink
Interesting.
champagne-colored
That's
dress.
not pink, is it?
To the what? That's what.
Here's the thing.
people
If
are
it
saying.
photographs white,
It's white.
it's too close.
It's too close.
And the
It's too
material.
close for comfort. Right. People said she looked like a bride.
Right.
So yeah, these are some of the comments under her post that she posted on social media. Too close to white, babe. And also, all your friends are talking behind your back for this one. And lastly, you wore that to others' wedding? So was this an error in judgment? I polled the newsroom. I went around, I showed the picture to everyone in our newsroom.
Yeah.
100% of our
Yes.
newsroom said they would not wear that
It
to
looks too
someone else.
bridal. I would honestly, I'd be looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, ooh, is it too late to change my dress? Like
Right.
there would be a gut check that would happen long before you actually put that dress on for the wedding.
Actually, let me take that back. 99% of our newsroom said no. We did have one producer says, no one's pulling focus from me. And I think you know which producer that was.
Yeah.
No one's pulling focus from me, babe. It's my wedding. I'm the bride. But mostly
Right.
everyone in the newsroom goes,
Here-
"Ooh, no."
Here's a question. Was it intentional or accidental?
Oh, I'm sure it was accidental. I'm sure
probably is
I'm sure-
accidental, but when you're deciding, you give
Yes.
yourself really wide berth from that, right? You're like, I am not going
Right.
anywhere that's
Anywhere in that
reads
family.
anything somewhat like white.
Ivory, eggshell, pink champagne,
Right.
blush. Like, stay away from all of it.
I'm going to say it's intentional. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Well, I think most of us know the rule of like you
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't wear white to someone else's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Some people even take it farther and say, I'm not one of those people, but some people say you shouldn't wear red or black.
Because red is like a siren-y color.
Sexy,
and
and then-
sexy.
Right.
You're kind of upstage.
And then black, you're in mourning.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
right. I mean, my thing was just, I didn't have rules, but like just, I would assume that people would know not to wear white. But yeah, I didn't have to put
But
that
also, you know that her colors, Taylor's colors, are typically green and pink. Right? If you're gonna go pink, go a deep blush. You gotta go
Fuchsia.
pink.
Yeah,
If you're gonna
exactly.
go green, go whatever kind of green you want.
Right.
But don't do that.
That was a little too light.
And the little sashy
Yeah,
thing.
it looked bridal.
It looked bridal.
It did look
where were her girlfriends to tell her, hey, that's not cool? I mean, I would be that girlfriend. I'd be like, no, you don't do that.
The irony is that she's her backup dancer. You got to back her up. You know?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You guys want to check in on our poll?
Let's do it.
Let's check in on our poll. We should have had it big. Would you wear this dress to a wedding? But we asked, what's your biggest online time waster? 51% say scrolling. I see you. I am you. Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Ooh, do we have
Here's
comments?
some comments. Yeah, we do. Steven in Ontario says scrolling is always a waste of time. The others I do, but it's not a waste of my time working, watching movies and wrestling. Or you guys, my extended
Yay.
family, we love you, Steven. Buying from Amazon or playing GTA is my everyday 100. Bob, what's GTA? Quick, come on.
Gym tan.
No, Grand Theft Auto. Come on, Bob.
I was like Gym tan. laundry.
Tamara in Kernville. I'm on the phone all day for my job, so I typically scroll, but I do play Candy Crush Saga. I stream you on Tubi every morning. Love watching you guys every morning.
Aw, we love you, Tamara.
Thank you, Tamara.
Carrie in Temecula, I'm always shopping online. Amazon card is full. We all have full Amazon cards right now,
We
right?
sure do.
Yeah. Rosalie in Ridgecrest, I play games on my phone, getting paid to play. I've heard about this. You can get paid to play games. I do
But like
scroll
pennies.
shopping as well, seeing what I can get mainly on Amazon and other stores. I do watch all the time from 7 to 11. You guys
Wow.
rock. Have a blessed day.
From all the way in
Rosalie.
Ridgecrest? I don't even know we like
Ridgecrest.
broadcast, or she streams us, must stream us.
Yeah, she streams us.
Streams us on Ridgecrest. Yeah.
I'll tell you, all the streamers are coming through today.
You know,
Today and every day.
Ridgecrest,
Ridgecrest, they get a lot of
they filmed
tremors there.
Earthquakes
they
there.
Earthquakes.
filmed,
Every time there's like an earthquake, it's like
There's swarms
it
of
started in
earthquakes there.
Ridgecrest.
Yeah.
Guess
It's
what?
always Ridgecrest.
Right.
Ridgecrest had a lot of scenes from one of your favorite movies, Top Gun Maverick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shot in Ridgecrest, a lot of it.
Kind of deserty, kind of looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Ridgecrest.
You know, we love Ridgecrest. Thank you for tuning in, Ridgecrest. Good morning, everybody. We're going to help you out with traffic conditions. Good Daily Traffic brought to you by the offices of Jacob and Ronnie. Call jacob.com. And we do have a couple of SIG alerts. It's now in its final clearing stages through La Crescenta, westbound side of the 210 at Lowell Avenue. Earlier, there was a collision there, and still a little hint of delay, but big improvements. And also, we're going to take it out to the 210, or excuse me, the 215 south at Columbia Avenue. There was a trailer-involved collision. That SIG alert remaining in place. And look at the speeds, down to 8 miles an hour, and the backup has you all the way to the 10. So you want to make sure you plan accordingly. They're going to try to get, of course, tow trucks on the way to clear that. Westbound side of the 10 for the 5, headed towards Santa Monica. Just give yourself a little over a half an hour and a little under half an hour. 110 north from 4-5 coming inbound, and from the Diamond Bar area along the West 60 from 57, 42 minutes. A beautiful look right now. Caltrans camera, the northbound side of the 101, southbound side, both directions looks good at Pilgrimage Bridge, which is through the Hollywood Hills. Here's a look at some other traffic hotspots.
So I do hot yoga every day. After the accident, my lower back was so stiff I couldn't move, and I called Jacob. They treated me like a king. I did not have to deal with anything. If you're in an accident, call Jacob. Call Jacob.
And this weather is sponsored by the law offices of Larry H. Parker. What a beautiful shot here. This view with our Santa Monica camera looking down at the beach and the pier. And we have a lot of sunshine already. So this is just an indication of how quickly it is going to warm up today. We are under the influence of this big dome of high pressure. We are looking at some sunshine and some hot temperatures, especially inland, and that is where we've got those heat alerts in place. Extreme heat warnings in effect for portions of the Coachella Valley. Temperatures could get up to 116 degrees today into Thursday. Also, rather heat advisories elsewhere from our valleys to the mountains even, with temperatures in the 90s and all the way into the 100s or even 105 degrees. So please be extra careful if you're out and about. If you have to work under these weather conditions, make sure you drink a lot of water and take numerous breaks. If you're on the sand, it does feel nice at sea breeze. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s to low mid 70s. Those surf heights 3 to 5 feet, Ventura County, LA County beaches, and then a little smaller for Orange County, San Diego. Here's our 7-day as we warm things up from 85 in downtown LA today to 87 on Thursday. We'll get back down to the low 80s for the weekend. However, we're going to tap into some of that monsoonal moisture from the south and southeast. So we'll get those clouds and even a chance for some showers by late Sunday to Monday. 98 for the valleys and the Inland Empire, triple digits tomorrow. 85 up into Big Bear, getting up to near 90 on Thursday, with that chance for thunderstorms by the latter part of this weekend into next week. High Desert 101 to 106 on Thursday, and out in the Coachella Valley, look at this, 112 in Palm Springs to perhaps 116 on Thursday, and even some instability by Sunday into Monday of next week. There's my weather. Back to you.
It's like Game of Thrones.
Very much so.
Right? From the pitch to the front lines, Norway's military now getting in on the team's World Cup success with a viral video. Several branches of their military now taking part in the famous Viking row from land, air, and sea. The hype is carrying Norway to the quarterfinals. In case you missed it, they sent Brazil packing Sunday during the round of 16 match.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Everywhere. There's now a giant World Cup trophy. Have you seen this? Made out of Legos in the heart of New York City. It's made of 1.4 million Lego bricks. It stands more than 27 feet tall and weighs more than 4 tons. It took 50 workers about 7,000 hours to put the whole thing together. The trophy was actually built in the Czech Republic and then transported to Rockefeller Plaza. How beautiful. Very cool, right?
It's huge.
Huge. Yeah. Purina is looking for one cute puppy, an adorable kitten, to become the chief snuggle officer. The owners of the chosen chief snuggler will get $25,000, in fact. Woo! Purina is also going to be donating $10,000 to a local shelter in the winner's community. Besides being a great snuggler, the contestants also have to be under a year old. I'm sorry, Maria, that rules out Sunny B.
Oh.
Although, boy, would she make a great
snuggler.
She's my snuggler.
Is she a snuggler?
Officer.
She's a snuggler now.
Is she now? Wow.
Yeah, her
old habits die hard, huh? Go to Purina.com and send a picture or a video explaining what makes your pup or kitten the ultimate cuddle bug, and learn how they're a perfect fit to snuggle their leadership team. You can submit your fur baby from now until July 17th. Voting starts in August, and a winner will be selected in October.
Well, thanks for sticking with us as we stream here on Good Day LA. The 9 o'clock hour is next. Before we go, live look at Atlanta Stadium. Argentina facing off with Egypt in the round of 16.
I don't know why he says it like that either. Argentina.
Porque puedo decir.
What?
I don't know.
Puedo decir Argentina. No.
Chao.
Para mirar este partido.
Well, good morning. How's it going?
Is it a good morning?
Or
are we depressed?
We got to move on.
We
got to move on.
Okay, we'll try.
We got to move on. Hi, welcome to it. 9 o'clock right here. Thanks for actually being here. I'm Roxy Carpadian.
I'm Sandra Endo. Yeah, it was a tough loss last night, obviously.
It was pretty ugly.
Trying to recover, right,
Pretty
Maria?
ugly.
It was tough. It was really tough. We were rooting all the way, though, to the end. We really were. But now it's time to move on. I agree with you, Roxia. We've got another game coming up here. And then I think on Friday here at the Los Angeles Stadium, of course, with Belgium. But we'll still root the game on. It'll be fun to watch. Right now, we're rooting on the sunshine. We've got an onshore flow. We got a little bit of a sea breeze out there. So if you are right on the sand, right at the beach, you're going to feel the effects of that. But if you are inland, even just a mile or so, you're going to feel the heat. Temperatures out towards the Inland Empire, the low desert, it's going to be oppressively hot. In fact, well above normal. Right now, it is already heating up in Palm Springs. It's 93. It's 72 up in Big Bear, 74 in Pasadena, it's 76 already in Woodland Hills in the Valley, but just 70 degrees in Santa Monica. High temperatures today will get up to around 85 up in the mountains. That's up in Big Bear, 212 in the low desert. So we do have that extreme heat warning that is in effect for those areas. Otherwise, heat advisories for a lot of our valley locations and out towards our mountains and foothills. 85 for downtown LA to that 75 along the coast. How long will this heat wave last? I'll let you know coming up in my extended outlook. Back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you so much. I know we said we're going to move on, but we got to talk about it. Hopes for the U.S. men's national team winning a World Cup title are over for another 4 years after losing to Belgium. The score was brutal, 4-1.
That's right. Mario Ramirez live in Inglewood with fans on the tough loss. Mario.
Yeah, unfortunately, last night's game didn't go as so many USA fans had hoped for. Our World Cup run is over, and we're at Tom's Watch Bar. They're starting the Argentina and Egypt match. Egypt is still strong in the tournament, and this family, some of them actually just came from Egypt. So tell me about it, guys. You're here for this game. You came all the way here.
Yes, we came all the way here for Egypt. We hope Egypt will win today. And for the next level will be Egypt will be the World Cup Championship.
Yeah, we're wishing Egypt good luck. So tell me, you're here now. We have a local game on Friday. You're going to try to go to that game.
Yeah, we will have the ticket for that game and we'll go enjoy the game. It will be Spain and Belgium. And we wish Spain will win this game, inshallah. Yes.
Okay, we will wait and see. Thank you guys so much. Let's wave the flags. Wave the flags.
Yeah.
Very good. So it's great to see Egypt being supported here. And I want to show you the setup here at Tom's Watch Bar because it's still got the American flag here going strong. Still support here for the U.S. men's national team, even though we're not in it this morning. So take a look. Let's head back to Seattle, where Team USA's World Cup run came to an end against Belgium after falling behind early. The team fought back with a beautiful free kick by Malik Tillman to tie the match at 1 apiece, but Belgium had the answer. They scored just 61 seconds later to take the lead right back, and they built off that momentum, adding 2 more in the second half, and that brings the game to a close, leaving fans looking forward already to 2030.
Pretty good effort from our boys, but you know, America may be out of the tournament, but the tournament's still in America, so let's have fun. Let's enjoy the rest of it.
After seeing our performance, the struggle is nothing more than growth in disguise. We have to change our perspective on lens of what the struggle and the pain must feel like. But in 4 years, be back, recalibrate, learn, grow, get better, get our boys to higher ground, go.
I'm surprised we got so far. So I'm thankful that we got to this round. You know, it's the attitude of gratitude. Go USA, come on.
Yeah, even after that loss, Team USA fans singing Take Me Home, Country Roads, a song that has become a World Cup tradition, and I'm sure that'll carry on to the next opportunity in 2030. So back out here live, defending champion Argentina taking on Egypt right now. The game is in Atlanta, Colombia and Switzerland at 1 o'clock, and this family now came all the way from, where'd you guys come from?
Well, we actually came from Panama. We live in Colombia.
Oh.
We are from Colombia, but we live in Panama. So we came from Panama yesterday.
So tell me what the plan is. You have a match coming up at 1 o'clock.
Yes. So we're going to go to the SoFi Stadium to have a tour, and then we're going to go grab a good place to see the match.
Yeah, I know Cosm, we were mentioning right across the street, that might be a good option. You're going to try to get tickets to Friday's game as well?
Yes, we're looking for Friday tickets because we were not planning to see the games here in ELA because we come from another thing. These guys play junior golf, so we're going to come here to play golf. But now that we're here, we're gonna go have the tickets. No, if we can get some tickets, we can go to the game.
Yeah, they're still available. All right, so you heard it. A lot of people here for their favorite team, and they have that local game Friday, so they're looking for tickets, which they can grab right now. For now, that's the latest in Inglewood. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Mario, thank you so much. And of course, as we've been talking about, the U.S. maybe out of contention, but FIFA World Cup soccer action does continue today with the last 2 matches of the round of 16 happening right now. Argentina is taking on Egypt in Atlanta.
We're keeping a close eye on the side. Coco McAvoy live in Downey, where fans have gathered for a big watch party for Argentina and their all-time, of course, leading goal scorer, Lionel Messi.
Hey there, a lot of excitement here at the Gaucho Grill for this huge game between Argentina and Egypt. Fans are packing this restaurant. This is really the place to be if you are rooting for Argentina, and a lot of people are. It's going to be an exciting game. A lot of people rooting for Messi, of course, everyone's favorite player. I want to introduce you to this table here. So you were telling me, tell us about why you chose this spot to watch the game today.
It's just because it's right here. I can see the whole thing going on. Yeah, I mean, basically that's why. Yes, and it wasn't a lot of people already when I came, so they were sitting more at the front, but it's a good spot.
It's a really good spot. And tell us about what you're looking forward to with the game today.
To win, to play Saturday. Yes.
Awesome. Who's your favorite player?
Oh man, Messi, Leo Messi. Yeah.
Of course, that's the natural answer. He's so great.
Them, yeah.
A really strong team. And you were telling me that you reserved the table. So what are you looking forward to today, spending the day here at Gaucho Grill?
Yeah, so just being able to watch the game comfortable and close, because, you know, if you don't reserve, you might be stuck all the way back there, and it's really difficult to see. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want to be in front of a screen. So this is great. And great food. So, yeah.
Well, you accomplished what you wanted. This is a fantastic table. And how are you feeling? I'm going to come over to you as well. Oh, okay. ¿Estás muy entusiasmada para el partido?
Sí, muy entusiasmada.
Yes.
¡Viva Argentina!
Oh, yeah. So she said she's very excited. She's excited for Argentina. Of course, everybody is. Thank you so much for...
Argentina campeón.
Champions, yes, trying to defend their title for the World Cup, of course. Big game today. Lots of people will be packing the Gaucho Grill throughout the day here in Downey as well. I'll send it back to you.
So much excitement there. I love to see it.
Yep, you can just feel it, can't you? This is good stuff.
It's gonna be
I love
a good match. All
9
right,
a.m. and already, you know, people are getting together, having a great time. Thank you so much, Coco. I know it's loud, so hopefully you can hear us. We'll check in with you soon. And we do have some other news to get to right now because we are on top of some breaking news this morning. Federal authorities say they're taking part in an international crackdown on crime rings based in India. Good Day LA was there in El Monte as federal agents took one man into custody. In all, federal prosecutors say 37 defendants have been indicted in this sting dubbed Operation Hardball. The feds say this has been a multi-year investigation across the U.S., Canada, and Europe. They say gang bosses, some directing operations from Indian prison cells, terrorized Indian communities abroad with multi-million-dollar extortions, drug trafficking, even targeting assassinations. Authorities say raids are ongoing. At least 23 have been arrested so far, including 7 in Southern California. Gigi is actively working this story, and we'll have more for us later in a live report.
And now to developing news unfolding in Cuba, where millions of people are dealing with darkness and heat as another major blackout has swept the country.
Yeah, Brooke here now with some of these details. Oh, my goodness.
Good morning. Oh, my goodness. Indeed. Yeah, this is actually the third nationwide blackout in 6 months. The country's fuel reserves, they're dwindling. Its electric grid continues to crumble, which just leaves many people to sadly have to learn to live with it.
Imagine, my dad cooks with the electric stove. When the power comes back on, we have to make rice quickly, and so on. I told my dad we had to buy charcoal because otherwise we won't eat and we'll starve.
Fuel has been running out across Cuba since January, when U.S. President Donald Trump threatened tariffs on any country that sells or provides oil to the island. Public transportation has largely been stopped, and officials have canceled tens of thousands of surgeries. The government also has been rationing power with intentional outages that can stretch to more than 24 consecutive hours. Power restoration started slowly Monday, but by late afternoon, the grid operator said it was providing electricity to some vital services like hospitals and food production centers. But at that time, it was only able to serve about 1% of the demand in the capital, Havana. Officials have not yet said what caused the grid to collapse. The thing is, just kind of putting it in perspective, right? So I've said this is the third nationwide blackout in 6 months, but it's actually the 8th just since October of 2025. That's a lot for, that's a lot. Just thinking about listening to that woman say that they have to hurry up and cook rice when the lights come on because they don't know how long they're going to be able to make food in their homes. People are not able to get to work because public transportation has largely just been stopped. People are sleeping outside. We're talking about the heat everywhere, right? All across the globe. We're talking about the heat in Europe, the heat that we're dealing with here. Caribbean summers have always been incredibly hot, and people are sleeping outside on their balconies, dealing with mosquitoes, and just learning that that has to be their way of life right now.
It really puts things in perspective. It's not a way to live.
No, absolutely not.
Wow.
All right. Hopefully they can get some help on the way from other countries, obviously. But yeah, certainly something they're dealing with on an ongoing basis.
Something we have to stay on top of, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Brooke.
Of course.
All right, traffic with Maria. Let's check on that. 9:11 is the time.
Yes, Good Day LA Traffic is brought to you by DTLA Law Group Accident and Injury Attorneys. We're going to zoom in here on our live real-time traffic map and show you one of our live cameras. This is actually out in the 101 freeway, the northbound 101 at Pilgrimage Bridge. And it's moving slow, but it is moving nicely there. So that's the good news. As our drive times here are still on the slower side, coming in and out of downtown LA on that West 10 between the 5 to the 405. It's taking about 30 minutes right now. On the North 110 between the 405 to the 10, about 28 minutes. And on that West 60 between the 57 to the 5, about 33 minutes. Now let's take a look at some of the other traffic hotspots.
This broadcast is locally sponsored by DTLA Law Group, Auto Accident and Injury Attorneys. Have an injury? Text Injury Help to 40222 or visit us online at calldowntown.com. Message and data rates and usage may apply.
Beautiful shot, Santa Monica.
It's like a repeat of yesterday, right?
I'll take it. I know.
It was
The
really
weather's been
nice.
so nice. Perfect
Blue
beach
is
weather.
so blue. The sand looks so clean from far away.
Weather.
Right.
Right?
Perfect day out there.
Yes. I would love a Santa Monica day. You know,
Okay, we could make that happen.
Can we make that happen?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Just a couple of gals sitting on the sand, drink in hand. Non-alcoholic, of course, because we're at work. We're at work right now. Good morning to you. How are you ladies doing on this Tuesday?
Good.
Yeah?
Trying to get through it. You know, it's a tough loss.
Welcome. I've been doing this for a couple hours now. Oh, you have too?
Yeah.
You've been doing
here.
I've been watching you. You guys have been doing great.
Yeah, well, welcome to the desk. Sandy, I kind of wish you wore that tomorrow.
I have another pink dress for tomorrow.
I'm trying really hard to get us all in pink one Wednesday.
Okay. I'll do it tomorrow, too.
Okay, entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean. Come on, what's the famous quote from Pirates of the Caribbean? I say it all the time.
Arr. I know
That was good.
I know it's not that. Something about like
Pirates
death.
Life for me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yo-ho, yo-ho.
No. Death, yo-ho, yo-ho. I'm Araxia. No. Dead man tell.
No.
Tails.
There we go. Did someone tell you tails?
No.
Oh, wow. Good job. You got it.
Use my noggin.
Dead men tell no tales. Well, now they're coming to life kind of in a new way. They've got some new high tech. But some fans say this update isn't quite floating their boats.
I'm fine with it.
What say you, ladies? Do you like it, or are you walking the plank on this?
I think it's fine. Honestly,
not?
like if you hadn't made a point of it, I probably wouldn't have even noticed. Truly.
It's very Haunted Mansion to me.
It's fine.
This new animated figure used advanced projection technology to transform the iconic pirate named Treasure Skeleton from living to dead. Some guests are calling it an impressive new effect, while others feel it takes away from the ride's classic atmosphere that's, you know, been a favorite for decades. People know that little dip. They know that the little skeleton head saying, dead men tell no tales. Do you know what a pirate's favorite thing about a spa day is?
What?
I'm trying to think of what you could possibly say.
Getting some R&R.
Oh my God.
Did you come up with that?
Wow.
Did you?
I did. You did?
Thanks. Moving on to this. From theme parks to movies, when Arnold Schwarzenegger said,
I'll be back.
Thank you. He really meant it.
Hasta
This is
la
always
vista, baby. I'll be back.
He meant it when he said, hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah.
That was just temporary because we're celebrating 35 years. James Cameron's Terminator 2 is returning to theaters worldwide for this 35th anniversary in a special re-release that's timed to coincide with the film's fictional Judgment Day, which was on August 29th of this year. It's crazy when people say a year. Right, like 2026 back in the 90s. This film came out in 91.
That's wild.
And you
That's
think
right.
that's
The future.
yeah, that's the future. That's way down the line.
Here we are.
Here we are, 2026. They say we're not going to get another 4th of July on a Saturday again until about like 2037.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay.
Because everyone was playing that song, you know, in the park, the Sunday in the Park by Chicago, the Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Oh,
it
is
was
that
the
why?
4th of July. So everyone was playing that, and they're saying, yeah, we're not going to get another Saturday for about a
Wow.
decade.
Things to think about.
Next year, it's on a Sunday, by the way. So if you want to take off the 5th on a Monday, I would put that request in now.
Good call.
Just saying. Let's check in on our poll question of today. What's your biggest online time waster? 51% say scrolling. Totally agree with you there. Let's see some comments. Stacy in LA, shopping for me. But back to our favorite smells.
I love it. All
Nothing beats the smell of a water ride at an amusement park. I know what smell you're talking about. I feel you there. Harold in San Bernardino. He says, I stream more online. I watch Disney, Hulu, ESPN, Paramount Plus, and stream on foxla.com/live.
Thank you, Harold.
Whenever I'm out of town in Las Vegas.
Nice.
Good day, LA.
That's so sweet.
Love it. We just had a viewer tag us and her little girl singing our theme song. It's really cute. Yeah,
sweet.
check your dims.
See?
Justin in LA says, my daughter Gray has hijacked my phone, which has really helped with my personal screen time. You know about that.
Yeah, my kids love to shoot videos.
Okay, Corey and Sandra, take it away.
In Washington.
In Washington, Enumclaw, Washington says, I love watching y'all every morning. That starts my day great. It is Enumclaw, right? Not Enumclaw.
I'm not familiar, but let us know, Corey.
Yeah, Enumclaw. Yeah, well, we love that you watch us in Enumclaw, Washington. Imagine if you eat a bear claw in Enumclaw, Washington. You're just like clawing around. Hey, you guys want to hear some more pirate jokes?
Yeah,
Sure.
All right, well, I don't know.
Oh, you don't have none? Oh, great. Ooh, that looks nice. Atlanta Stadium.
Meteorologist Maria Quaban. This weather is sponsored by Pachanga Resort Casinos. A live look outside, beautiful. It's heating up definitely because we have this area of high pressure that is in control. Yep, July fry is here. No more talk about June gloom or May gray. We don't have much in the way of cloud cover. You can see how that cloud cover is actually well offshore. That high is going to build. It's going to produce very hot temperatures today into Thursday, especially the farther inland you go. So we do have those heat alerts that are in place for the major heat risk, actually. So if you are spending time outside, make sure you drink a lot of water and take numerous breaks. As we get to the weekend, Sunday to Monday, we're going to start to tap into a little bit of the subtropical moisture. I think you'll start to feel it, I think, on Saturday, but there is a chance we could see some showers as we get into next week, Sunday and Monday, which will be good. Actually, we've not had any measurable rain, at least not for downtown LA, since April, so we could use a little bit of moisture. Right now, the area is shaded in the orange color. That's where we're seeing the heat advisory for heat-related illnesses possible, with temperatures reaching 90 to 105. But as we get to the Coachella Valley, areas shaded in that purple color or pink, extreme heat warning for really a major risk of heat stroke or heat illnesses. 116 degrees is what we are expecting it to get to as we get into the Coachella Valley. So please be mindful of that. Check on your neighbors, the elderly, and of course our kids. It's hard for them to moderate the heat, and our pets as well. Their poor little paws can get burned on some really hot pavement. 76 in Inglewood today, so a little bit closer to the coast, influenced by that sea breeze, but 100 in Bakersfield, 98 up near Fresno. Here is your day day planner for Big Bear. Up into the mountains, it will get up to around 80, 81 degrees later this afternoon with plenty of sunshine. Anaheim around 83 at 2 p.m. It's going to be tough to actually also cool down during the overnight hours, and that is why we have those heat alerts in place. 83 for Thousand Oaks later this afternoon. Laguna Beach, a little more comfortable with those temperatures in the low 70s. Back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. A new study finds the most stressful stage of parenting may be the middle school years. All right, I'm entering it right now. Researchers say parents of kids ages 12 to 14 report the highest stress. They say it's due to a shift from physical caregiving to emotional support and guidance. I think the physical caregiving is still there because you're basically their Uber. Yeah. To drive them everywhere, which is the taxing part of all of that. But of course, as you get into those puberty years, that's tough because all the emotions, right? Dealing with all of that.
Can I tell you the worst grade? Absolutely worst grade that I have in my memory that I absolutely cringe at? Fifth.
Really?
I thought fifth grade was the worst. I also had a really bad teacher who was kind of mean.
Yeah, that'll make or break it.
But that'll make or break. But I also found it very difficult, not as receptive to a lot of the curriculum. Fifth grade was a very weird year.
Was your school like first to fifth and then you went to junior
It was
high?
pre-K to eighth.
So that's probably why, because for me, fifth grade was, you were now
The
top
top,
dog. Yes,
yeah,
and it
the
was great and it was
oldest,
fun
yeah.
and you got to do all these great things. I think
sixth
the
grade,
story, this study is true because it's all about the emotional guidance and, the bullying and
the mean
the
girls,
pressure.
the cliques.
Yes, yes.
The
When does that start? Because that started in
it's
fifth
middle
grade.
School. It's middle school is,
and it gets
really
worse.
rough. Yeah,
Yikes.
thanks.
So I'll be watching you.
All right.
All right. Then there's this. This kind of goes along with this. Teenage heartbreak is tough enough. Well, one family's response to it is, excuse me, now fueling a viral debate over parenting styles. According to a Reddit post, a mom says her 15-year-old son finally felt comfortable enough to share about his feelings regarding his first breakup, only for a dad to say, "Boys don't cry." She says the father brushed off the situation as stupid, and that set things off. In the heat of the moment, the mom told the husband she hoped her son wouldn't grow up to be like him. And you guessed it, the couple isn't speaking to one another now. Wow, it got very dramatic. Social media users are arguing over the best way to handle the boy's broken heart and whether either parent crossed the line. I mean, I think in any situation when the parents are not aligned in their guidance or way of thinking could cause now a complicated situation even
with
more.
the relationship in the marriage. But you're not tested until that time comes. You don't talk about all of this beforehand. And it really just depends on what your kid is going through, how you deal with it. So I guess the answer is you have to talk about it before you approach your kid, right? Like, okay, what are we gonna say to
game plan?
Yes, yeah.
If you're my dad, he just tells me to stop crying too. It doesn't matter, boy, girl, to stop crying.
It's stupid.
Yeah, he's like, school over, boys, stop crying.
That's true though.
Well, tough love.
Right back.
Yeah, tough love.
morning. Welcome to 9:30. How's it going, guys?
Thinking about like when we were kids, like how kids can be so mean, but you know,
yeah.
I feel like they
Still
learn it from their
mean.
parents.
Of course,
They do.
everything comes from the home.
But you know, mean kids grow up to be kind of mean adults.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah, that's why
They
it
do.
always starts
Yeah.
at home.
Yes.
And
That's
you're right, they do become mean adults
Yeah,
who
they
then
get to be
try to add
bullied.
you as a friend on Facebook and then let them sit there.
What happened?
Okay.
The girl that used to, like, in 5th grade, used to tease me relentlessly, had the audacity to try and add me as a friend on social
Maybe she doesn't even remember. Sometimes the
that's the
people who are the bullies don't even know the impact they've had on other people.
You're right.
Yeah,
and
they
so
don't.
the question is, do you let them know, hey, you know, when you were a kid, you were really mean? No, right? You don't.
I mean, it just depends. Like,
What is she gonna say?
I had
Sorry.
friends in school, in middle school. You talked about middle school kids
school's
who are
tough.
the worst.
Yeah.
But I remember there were these twin girls, Lola and Layla. Hopefully
Wow.
they're not watching.
Twins.
But yeah,
Hope they
were
are
twins.
watching.
Well, this is true. But no, they're really sweet now. And we've had like a high school
So did
reunion.
they apologize to you?
No,
Probably
you
don't
know,
remember.
I think we were all kind of like having drinks one day, and we talked about like, oh yeah, so and so was such a bee or whatever, you know. And they were kind of like saying that about themselves. So I didn't need to say
Okay,
anything.
so they recognize.
I think so, but you know, you learn and you grow up, and now we're
mature,
we're great friends, and we get together whenever I go.
Oh,
back to
yours has
Hawaii.
a happy ending. She's just sitting in my requests as we speak.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully that will change, because I know you, Amanda. You're very, very sweet, and you will let people in your circle no matter what. You kill them with kindness. I know you.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So should I do the weather?
I think so.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
Since you're
it's
here.
it's kind of special.
But I
that-
do like you as a life coach, too.
No, I do. I have fun doing that. But you know, I know we're watching some soccer on the side, and
We
I do
are.
appreciate.
We can't deny it.
I do appreciate the people that are streaming it. So I'm kind of like, it's kind of a unique little club that we have, right? The people that are tuning in right now. I see you. I see you guys. And so, guys and gals, I should say. And so this forecast is special for you. How's about that? For you who are streaming us on your second screen, maybe third screen, or the main one, first one. It's warm here in Southern California. We've got temperatures that are going to be heating up into the 80s, 90s, and triple digits. So we have some heat alerts that are in place. Temperatures will tumble a little bit as we get to the weekend, but then monsoonal moisture will increase, so it will feel a little bit more like the south and the southeast with more muggy conditions. In general, though, look at this. July highs. We've had 4 days in a row of above average high temperatures, and I think today will likely be the 5th day in a row with that 85 degrees we're expecting. Our sunset time is at 8:08 later this evening. Here are the highs today. 95 in Santa Clarita. Are you watching us from Pasadena? 88 there later today. 95 in Ontario, 85 in Big Bear, to that 112 in Palm Springs, and that's where that extreme heat warning is in effect. How long will this heat wave last? I'll show you coming up my extended outlook. All right, back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. Breaking news right now, federal authorities are targeting a violent international gang operating right here in Southern California.
Gigi Graciela is live in Highland Park. She's been embedded with federal law enforcement all morning. Gigi, what can you tell us right now?
Well, just a very dramatic scene here in Highland Park. Just moments ago, just under a dozen DEA agents, their bulletproof vests on, left this area after conducting a search at an apartment here at Highland Villas. This is an apartment associated with a suspect that was taken into custody this morning, a suspect that is believed to be an associate of this criminal gang that is actually operating out of India. 2 of the shot callers are actually in prison in India, but they have all these associates and partners that are here. Take a look. This suspect was taken into custody early this morning at the El Monte Metro Station. We're told he actually just started a job there. His name is Justin Guzman. He's 26 years old. And in this indictment, and it is a very lengthy one, the Department of Justice alleges that back in November of 2023, Guzman knowingly and intentionally possessed with intent to sell almost 9 kilos of cocaine, and they allege he was working with this criminal operation. Now, today, law enforcement here, the FBI, the DEA, but also in Canada and Europe, arrested almost 24 defendants connected to 3 India-based international organized crime groups that are charged with a laundry list of criminal acts, including the assassination in Canada in 2023 of a prominent Indian political and religious figure. Now, today's law enforcement action is called Operation Hardball. It has been years in the making, this federal investigation into Indian crime syndicates that the government says engages not only in racketeering, shootings, extortion, the trafficking of drugs, but also shootings and targeted killings across international borders and other crimes around the world, especially targeting the Indian community. Now, in total, 37 defendants, including those 2 guys that are behind bars back in India, are charged in 3 indictments. Just today, 23 arrests were made, 7 or 8 of them right here in Southern California. Now, we have been following the FBI, the DEA all morning. This investigation is not over. It's really just getting started with the service of those search warrants. This is one location associated with one suspect, an associate, the government says, of this international criminal operation. But there is much more to come, and a story we're going to be following right here on Good Day LA and Fox 11. For now, I'm Gigi Graciette live in Highland Park. I'll send it back to you.
Quite an elaborate organization. It really goes to show the extent of it and how many people were involved and where they were involved. It's pretty unbelievable.
That's right. And much like the Mexican mafia here in California, the heads, the shot callers, are people that are actually in prison already. They've already been indicted. They've already been found guilty. They're serving their time. But according to these indictments, they continue their criminal activities, ordering hits, ordering drug trafficking, recruiting associates, much like this young man, only 26 years old. Again, we're told he just started his job at Metro. He had worked at a Jack in the Box before, and he is one of their many associates, according to the Department of Justice.
Wow, sounds like something out of a movie.
Complex operation there. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Gigi, thank you. We'll check in with you. Thank you for today. I mean, you've been really on top of this story, you and your photographer. Appreciate you being there. All right, we're going to move on and talk a little bit about soccer because we have to. It's the big talk right now, right? A lot of action. Belgium, as you know, at this point, beat the U.S. men's team in the round of 16 of the World Cup, but U.S. pride still on full display.
Which makes it more difficult for Courtois. There's a man lying down behind the wall, which means the wall can jump. Tillman over the wall, scores! Malik Tillman!
Okay, so yeah, that did happen. Tillman scored on the free kick, got us all excited for the U.S. to tie the game at 1. However, it didn't last long because Belgium then scores 2 minutes later. The dagger was when Matt Freeze misplays the ball out of the goal and gives up an easy one. I was screaming at the TV at that point. That was terrible. And then things didn't go well after that. Belgium goes on to win 4-1.
It was a really tough game to watch. I know everyone was blowing up our group chat, right, talking about the game, and it seemed like a completely different Team USA that showed up on the pitch last night. It was not the team the world fell in love with, and not the team where hope and belief that it could be us seemed real. But we know that team is still there. Their identity has been formed through this World Cup, and the comeback can be only stronger. So while everyone is talking about the poor performance against an elite team last night, the impact of Team USA will live beyond this World Cup. From the first whistle, the U.S. men's national team could not find their footing last night, playing hesitant and scared, not connecting, not playing cohesively, which was the key to their success in the games leading up to this knockout round. A strong Belgium team with deep bench came out with fire and purpose, something definitely lacking from Team USA, and Belgium was able to capitalize on every misstep and mistake made by the Stars and Stripes. Now, in a game where Team USA needed to play their best, they played their worst, and key team players and leaders didn't step up to meet the moment. The U.S. has not advanced past the knockout round of 16 since 2002, and coach Mauricio Pochettino said he had a lot of things to say to the team after the match, and now is a time to reflect before thinking about the next World Cup.
Like I told before, it's a very good team, but I think we were not in our level. I think we never connect with the game. I think we really start in a poor way. I think we never were with the flow of the game.
And this exit aside, there is no question the impact this team has had on the sport, on America, how it inspired the country, a new generation, and how this team has made people fall in love with the beautiful game. That is certainly something amazing to see. The tapestry of stories that make you cheer for the players and their families, the sacrifice, and ultimately the dream. So, you know what? A lot of people may have never watched soccer before June 11th when this all started, but this team has changed that. So it's certainly been a pleasure to watch. Now, it was a tough night for Captain America, who was out of form the entire match and suffered an ankle injury, was subbed out. Here's what Christian Pulisic had to say.
There's a lot of emotions. I'm not going to pick out one thing that was missing. They won the game in the boxes. They were clinical where they needed to be on both ends, and yeah, it just wasn't enough from us tonight. It's been such an incredible journey. Like this summer, I never wanted it to end. So I'm just so thankful to all the American people that supported us and gave us that boost. It was awesome. Something, definitely a summer I'll never forget.
So a big fizzle out, right?
So tired.
Yeah, a lot of emotions there. They're going to be sitting in that for a while, right? And learning from this tough setback. So clearly they'll hopefully come back stronger in 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. That's right. Meanwhile, one of soccer's greatest makes an early exit from his last World Cup as Portugal took on Spain. We're talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, trying to extend his final World Cup run. 37th minute. The cross is sent to the box. The header is saved. Ronaldo gets a foot on it. Ronaldo can't believe he didn't score. Move ahead to the second half. Ferran Torres with the perfect pass ahead to Mikel Moreno, and he scores with the left foot. Spain wins 1-0 and will go on to play Belgium, as we know, on Friday in Inglewood at LA Stadium.
That's going to be a great match.
So after the match, Ronaldo clearly had a lot of emotion. He was walking off that pitch, right, for the final time as far as the World Cup is concerned. The 41-year-old said his 2026 tournament would be his last. He is the only player to score in 6 World Cups, making his debut in 2006, and finishes his World Cup career with 11 goals.
Wow, what a legacy he leaves behind. CR7 will be cemented in soccer history as an icon, as a legend. He does so much more beyond the pitch, giving back to so many communities and people in need. A lot of people don't know that. So certainly a big, big heart there.
Yeah.
A big loss for the world of soccer.
It's a big deal. That was it, right, for him.
All right, on to this now. A British court rules against Prince Harry and other celebrities in their invasion of privacy suit against the publisher of the Daily Mail newspaper. The Duke of Sussex, along with stars like Sir Elton John, Elizabeth Hurley, claimed the paper hacked their phones and hired private detectives to snoop on them for decades. But the judge ruled they had no proof and that the information could have come from sources such as friends, publicists, and royal aides. The decision leaves a mixed legacy for Harry's fight against the media. In 2023, Harry won a judgment against the Daily Mirror for what was called widespread and habitual phone hacking. The papers paid damages and apologized. Harry has said his decision to break with royal tradition and sue the papers was a primary source of the falling out with his father, King Charles, and brother, Prince William.
The Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, has officially shut down. July 4th was the agency's, quote, self-destruct date, according to President Trump's executive order.
DOGE was never about kind of a one and done thing. It's about changing the culture and making sure that we understand as federal employees, we are stewards of taxpayer dollars.
The DOGE website claims it finished with $215 billion in federal government savings, falling short of Elon Musk's promise to cut the deficit by $1 trillion. But now Scott Cooper and the Office of Personnel Management are taking up the reins. The sweeping cuts were met with heavy criticism from Democrats and government employees.
Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and their DOGE allies are trying to slash, eviscerate, and even end Social Security.
We were laid off based on the geography of our desks and not performance. There were no town halls for us and no opportunities to speak with the DOGE team who decided our fate.
Doge's actions, initially led by Musk, included cutting the federal workforce, voiding government contracts worth billions, and slashing federal funding from programs like USAID, all under Musk's goal of eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse.
Cuba is slowly getting power back following its third nationwide blackout in 6 months. The state electric company announced a total disconnection to the entire island on Monday, leaving nearly 10 million people without power, but without providing a reason for all this. This morning, it said power was restored to about a third of the capital, including 43 medical centers and 9 water distribution installations. President Trump cut off American oil supplies into Cuba back in January, depleting the island's shrinking supply of fuel for power plants.
Concerns growing in Washington and Kentucky about the health of the state's longtime Senator Mitch McConnell, now hospitalized for nearly a month. His inability to vote on the GOP agenda is putting added stress on the party's legislative objectives.
Fox News correspondent Alexandria Hoff has more from Washington.
With control of the Senate potentially up for grabs in the November midterms, one senator's extended absence is raising new questions on Capitol Hill. Former GOP leader Mitch McConnell has been in the hospital since June 14th after paramedics responded to a report of cardiac arrest at the 84-year-old's home, according to dispatcher audio. 3 weeks later, there's been no specific updates on his condition.
About a quarter of people who have cardiac arrest outside of the hospital actually survive to the hospital. And then of those people, a tiny fraction survive that hospitalization with a cognitive and neurologic intact status.
His office releasing a statement Monday night that read, Senator McConnell appreciates the outpouring of support he's receiving while he continues his recovery in the hospital. The senator continues to improve and is working closely with his staff on Kentucky and Senate matters while the Senate is out of session. Colleagues who've spoken with him say he's doing well.
He was in good spirits. I mean, he was paying very dialed in, paying attention to what's going on, and indicated that he would be back soon.
Senate Republicans are already navigating a slim majority, and McConnell's absence is having an impact on the agenda, including on a war powers resolution late last month that narrowly passed, in part because he was not present to vote against it.
On this motion, the yeas are 50, the nays are 48. The concurrent motion is agreed to.
McConnell is not up for re-election, and this term was set to be his last. In Washington, Alexandria Hoff, Fox News.
Walmart is cutting prices on thousands of items to improve affordability for its shoppers. Walmart is lowering the price on various food products, household items, toys, and apparel. For example, Walmart says the price of ground beef will be lowered by 12%. A Wall Street Journal report says that Walmart has been telling federal officials policies such as lowered tariffs will help the retailer control costs for its customers.
Bookstores making a comeback despite the fact fewer Americans are reading books. For years, bookstore chains have struggled or folded along with independent bookstores as people turn to digital devices for reading. But industry leaders say the stores have won back consumers by reinventing themselves as a hideaway from modern distractions, offering items such as toys and games. 73% of booksellers reported a sales increase last year. I mean, I've noticed this for a while. Barnes & Noble has a giant toy section. It's not just, near the register. We're talking aisles and aisles of toys.
And little gifts. It's a good place to go if you need to grab a gift for a housewarming or something like that. They have a little bit of everything now.
They do.
At bookstores.
They've always had the coffee, but still, it's just adding more than just books that you can purchase.
Adding value to the location. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back.
The annual running of the bulls kicks off in Pamplona, Spain this morning. Many of the participants dressed in traditional red and white clothing, sprinting to avoid a dozen charging bulls along a winding cobblestone route. No serious injuries were reported, thankfully, during today's bull run.
If you've ever been to a huge outdoor concert, you know the struggle of trying to hear the lead singer over the blasting drums and guitars. Well, LA's most iconic venue is fixing that with artificial intelligence. The Hollywood Bowl is launching its biggest audio upgrade in a generation. They're now using a machine learning system that isolates a singer's voice from all the instruments and stage, and it does it in real time. Plus, the new compact speaker design means even nosebleed seats will get crystal clear, distortion-free sound. More than 130 shows scheduled for this summer are expected to benefit from this upgrade. Officials say the goal is simple: make every seat sound more like the best seat in the house.
I like that goal. That's a great goal.
I want to go check it out.
Disneyland is surprising its Anaheim neighbors with a special deal to celebrate its 71st anniversary. Anaheim residents can buy a one-day, one-park ticket for $71 starting July 16th. The tickets are valid from July 20th through October 18th. Kids tickets cost just $50. Meanwhile, Disneyland has already sold out of the $59 ticket that got you into for a few nighttime hours for summer evenings. They sold out in less than a week.
Wow.
All right. Deals.
Yeah. The International Space Station orbited over Los Angeles on July 4th as America marked 250 years of independence, with a burst of fireworks lighting up the city below. A celebration so bright it reached all the way to space. Take a look at that image. You can see all the fireworks celebrations down below from space.
Wow, that's amazing. Not supposed to be doing that, but okay. Right? You guys, the professional ones are the ones that we're supposed to enjoy, not individual people popping off fireworks. All right, let's get to some weather now as we talk about the heat that's here. The heat wave is on. High pressure is in control of our weather, and that's producing the sunshine and those very hot temperatures, especially the farther inland you go. We have those heat alerts in place, extreme heat warnings that are in effect for portions of the Coachella Valley. We've got the heat advisories. Elsewhere, pretty much portions of the Inland Empire, even our San Fernando Valley, some of our mountain foothill locations. We have a lake wind advisory if you're headed up towards the Tehachapi's and Bakersfield. So just watch that if you've got a high-profile vehicle. Otherwise, if you're on the sand, then you're going to feel the effects of that sea breeze. And there's a little bit, but it's much weaker. So they'll be in the upper 60s to low mid-70s there on the beach. 3 to 5 foot sets, those surf heights in Ventura County beaches. Los Angeles County, 3 to 5. A little smaller in Orange County, San Diego, around 2 to 4 feet. But really fun-sized waves. Just make sure you swim or paddle out near a lifeguard, as we always advise. 85 for downtown LA today, warming up to the upper 80s, as you can see on Thursday. We'll start to see those temperatures tumble on Saturday, but we'll also be picking up a little bit more of that monsoonal moisture, so it'll feel a little bit more humid, and there's even a slight chance for some of that convective activity or showers by Sunday into Monday. 98 for the valleys, Inland Empire today, so quite hot. 102 tomorrow, even hotter, and then low 90s on Sunday into Monday with some humidity. 85 into the mountains, Big Bear, wow, 90 on Thursday, and there's slightly greater chance for some of those showers on Sunday into Monday. 101 in the high desert areas to 105 and 106 tomorrow on Thursday, and then out towards the Coachella Valley, the hottest, 112 to perhaps 116 by Thursday. Back to you.
Maria, thank you. The World Cup becoming as much of a fashion showcase as a soccer tournament.
Definitely is. Fox 11's Marla Tay has recently caught up with TikTok FIFA creator correspondent Gigi Michelle to find out how players are using their style to build their brands.
The World Cup isn't just about what happens on the pitch. It's also becoming one of the biggest fashion runways in sports, from luxury streetwear and retro jersey culture to looks that celebrate national pride and personal style. Players are making statements before they ever touch the ball. And who better to break it all down than TikTok creator Gigi Michelle? She is one of FIFA's official World Cup creator correspondents. What a title you have.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's so great to talk to you. How big has a player fashions become when it comes to building their personal brand?
It's huge, you know, like it says a lot about your personality, what you're wearing, what your vibe is like. And so nowadays, people's fits get as much attention as their highlight reels.
Specifically, World Cup players, which players are turning heads?
Well, Mbappe has been having a great sense of style, of course. Jude Bellingham as well, obviously. Lamine Yamal has been known to show up with a fit that turns heads.
Who is the one player you'll be watching most closely for their next fit check?
Definitely Mbappe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has wonderful style. I mean,
what is it about his style?
It's just, you know, I feel like anyone that's from France just has good style. It seems like you literally walked straight from Paris Fashion Week. Good combination of streetwear, but also making it look high-end, and I really admire that.
For viewers watching at home, how can they recreate some of these player-inspired looks without spending a fortune?
You know, your local thrift store is actually your best friend. They have so many vintage jerseys, like that oversized look that people have been wearing as of lately, and I shop a lot of my fits at thrift stores, so they can easily go to a thrift store and try to get some sort of just figure out what works best for them, you know, without really spending a fortune.
Do certain national teams have a recognizable fashion identity when they arrive at matches?
Well, you know, Brazil is very bright and energetic. That yellow and green, I love that color. Spain brings good energy. That red color does really well. And USA, it was so patriotic when I went.
Remind people of your official title.
I am Gigi Michelle, and I'm one of the 30 TikTok FIFA creator correspondents.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for having me.
And your fashion tips.
Thank you so much.
To meet
you.
It
was wonderful meeting you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, I love all the fits and all the fans too, really mixing it up with their jerseys, making it look super cool.
Yeah, there's so many options and ways you can wear it. I like it too. You can keep streaming us here, but you can also switch over to KCOP Channel 13 and catch us there for the 10 a.m.
Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Argentina, Egypt. Then it's Switzerland, Colombia.
It's incredible!
The World Cup, round of 16, today on Fox.
We begin with breaking news. Federal authorities are targeting a violent international gang operating right here in Southern California.
Gigi live in Highland Park. She's been embedded with federal law enforcement all morning. Gigi, what's the very latest right now?
Well, search warrants continue to be served after the suspects were taken into custody. FBI and DEA agents are now moving to any home or residents that they are associated with. And this is apparently a family home of the suspect that was taken into custody early this morning. DEA agents, FBI inside the house now. Over to your right, they've pulled out the entire family from the home, frisking everybody as they left. One lady telling them, the agents, to please go back in and make sure her stove was turned off. She was apparently cooking. And the agents are now inside looking for any evidence connected to Operation Hardball. This is what's being called an international crackdown on organized crime operating out of India, but extremely strong here in California, in Canada, and also in Europe. And today, synchronized raids and arrest warrants, search warrants were all served at the same time this morning. At least 7 to 8 suspects were taken into custody here in Los Angeles alone, including this 26-year-old. His name is Justin Guzman, and we were there when they took him into custody at the El Monte Metro Station this morning. A very lengthy indictment alleges that in November of 2023, Guzman knowingly possessed about 9 kilos of cocaine for sale, and they allege he was working with a criminal operation. Now, law enforcement in the United States, Canada, and Europe today arrested almost 24 defendants connected to 3 India-based crime rings. One of those crime rings being operated by 2 guys in India, 2 guys that are actually in prison. They are the shot callers, ordering and organizing not only the trafficking of drugs, according to the Department of Justice, but also hits, ordering that a prominent religious figure in Canada be assassinated. Now, today's law enforcement action, again, is called Operation Hardball. It's the result of a years-long federal investigation into Indian crime syndicates that target the Indian community in the United States, Canada, and Europe. They're accused of engaging in racketeering, targeted killing, shootings, extortion, the trafficking of narcotics across international borders, and many more felonies. In total, 37 defendants, including the 2 guys that are behind bars back in India, are indicted, and those arrested here in the United States are expected in court today. Now, part of the operations today, including the seizure of about 1,000 kilos of cocaine, 1 kilo of heroin, $40,000 in cash, and at least a dozen guns. That was found just today alone. You are looking live at DEA agents working side by side with the FBI, serving search warrants. Now the defendants, the suspects, are in custody, and now they just need to find and look for any more evidence. Reporting live in Highland Park, I'm Gigi Graciette. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Gigi, thank you for staying on top of that. We do have breaking news now out of New York City, where a Midtown high-rise has been evacuated over worries it might collapse. Look at this video. You can see the structural support beams beginning to buckle. It's happening on 2 floors there. The workers inside got themselves out and called authorities. The New York Fire Department got calls of falling bricks and said they saw 2 columns buckled and 2 floors sagging. The building is near Grand Central Station and was previously home to Pfizer's pharmaceutical, and it is being converted into apartments at this point. Some nearby buildings have also been evacuated as a precaution.
All right, keep an eye on things there. And of course, we got to talk about what happened yesterday. Belgium beat the U.S. men's team in the round of 16 of the World Cup, but U.S. pride still on full display.
Which makes it more difficult for Courtois. There's a man lying down behind the wall, which means the wall can jump. Tillman over the wall, scores! Malik Tillman!
Yes, that was awesome. Tillman scores on the free kick for the U.S. to tie the game at 1. We were celebrating, but not for long because Belgium scores about 2 minutes later. The dagger, though, was when Matt Fries misplays the ball out of the goal, gives up an easy one. Belgium goes on to win at 4-1. Ashley Dvorkin has more from Seattle.
And just like that, Belgium sent the U.S. men's team home in the round of 16 of the World Cup. Winning 4-1, Belgium now advances to the quarterfinals. More than 66,000 fans packed Seattle Stadium in hopes of witnessing a piece of history in the making.
Belgium broke my gosh darn heart.
I'm devastated right now. But honestly, Belgium played so well.
The U.S. men posting on social media, quote, "You believed, you filled stadiums, you brought the game into homes and communities across the country. Most of all, you showed everyone what this crest means. Thank you." It's been a long journey for the U.S. men, stepping back on the pitch Monday night with Flo Balogun, who found out he could play one day before the match. The team's still proud of how far they've come.
I think we need to feel proud.
It's been such an incredible journey. I never wanted it to end.
Next up for Belgium is Spain. Spain knocked Cristiano Ronaldo out of his final World Cup Monday when they beat Portugal 1-0.
Oh, it was so tough to watch, so heartbreaking, but ultimately, you know, we're going to learn lessons from it. That is for sure. And sadly, America's run for a World Cup title does come to a disappointing end.
Yeah, Mario is standing by with a local fan reaction to what happened yesterday, but we're going to move on, and they did as well as they could, I think.
Yeah, they inspired a whole new generation, brought a country together, right, Mario?
Exactly, and they did more than they've done in the last 2 decades, so they should be proud of everything they've done in this World Cup journey so far. 10 teams remaining in the tournament as it stands right now, and we've been watching as Argentina and Egypt are fighting to stay alive. I have Egyptian fans here. You guys are local, but diehard Egyptian fans, tell me, what was that first half like? I mean, this place erupted when the first goal was made.
It was phenomenal. Just as you said, there have been 2 decades that we're trying to get to that game, and I think they played very well. I think the goalie, Shubir, been fantastic. I think he's the star of the game. Amazing.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you. We love to see all the support from all over here as the World Cup continues. And there he is with the Egyptian flag. So we're rooting on Egypt, but let's go back to Seattle for that unfortunate loss for Team USA. You can see it here after falling behind early. Malik Tillman gets in a free kick in the 31st minute to tie the match at 1 apiece and send the crowd into a frenzy. But that didn't last long at all. Just 61 seconds later, Belgium scored its second goal of the night, and they finished strong in the second half, adding 2 more, rolling to a 4-1 victory to end our World Cup journey. And this is what Team USA fans had to say after that devastating loss.
I thought after we equalized, we were going to be okay, and then 2 minutes later, over.
I think this was an amazing thing, especially to have it in Seattle. I grew up watching FIFA, but to see even people outside and bringing different people together really amazed me. But go USA, they give all they can, and I'm really proud of them to make it this far.
Happens every 4 years. I think we have a better team than we've had in a long time.
All right, so that win for Belgium sends the Red Devils into a quarterfinal matchup with Spain right here at LA Stadium on Friday. Now back out here live, we've got some more Argentina fans. Give us a wave. There we go. So it's a tough end to a memorable tournament for Team USA, but onward and upward. And I checked this morning, tickets for Friday's matchup here just down the street at LA Stadium starting at around $1,000, and I have a feeling that the streets here around the stadium are going to be packed. This will be the last time that you'll be able to catch a local game at LA Stadium for the World Cup, and who knows how long it'll be till the next time. It was 32 years the last time the United States hosted, so it could be another 30. For now, live in Inglewood, we'll send it back to you.
Do the math. How old we'll be. I don't want to do the math.
If we're still around.
Right, exactly. Oh my gosh. All right, thank you so much, Mario. You know, happening today, some other news here, major step in the murder case involving the singer David. The artist, whose real name is David Burke, is scheduled for a status hearing today ahead of the July 21st preliminary hearing that will determine if he stands trial. Burke is accused of murdering 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Her dismembered body was discovered in his Tesla at a Hollywood tow yard last September. Prosecutors allege Burke stabbed the girl to death after she threatened to expose their illegal relationship. Burke has pleaded not guilty